Hello guys! Hello. Hi, safe. Oh, you got school in 10 hours? You probably should head out to bed, but thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Hope I catch you before you went to, but yeah, thank you for having a good stream. Dopey, what's up? How you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? What does that mean? You were watching with... Oh, you have one as... Well, you have a good night. Safe. You have a good one. What does it mean you're watching without video? Is it just you can only hear me? So you can't see I'm naked? Oh, wait. What? Everybody's just like, what? What's going on? Yes. We finally back streaming. 2 weeks break, I think. I think it was like 2 weeks break. Well, it's technically also evening for me. Oh, you got 11 hours of sleep. Nice. Nice. That is nice. I wish I... Oh, okay. You're just having the badge for trolls. I didn't know you could have that sort of badge. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I just haven't seen it before, but yeah. They put up so many new badges all the time, right? So it's like... A lot of people asking me, why am I in this house when I need to be in this house? What's it called? Because I have the Twitch badge. Yeah. I have the Twitch badge for Amsterdam because I'm going to TwitchCon. So people are like, why do you have a flower? It looks so... I don't know why it's a flower though. It is weird that it is a flower. I am going to go ahead and get that buff. Thank you very much. Should I use... It's not really XP week. It's double star bar. I have 97. Might as well use some of it, right? Yeah, we'll go ahead and use. Let's just... actually, a 23. Let's go with 3 of these and then also XP potion 3 of these because we're gonna go for 3 hours, so that makes a lot of sense. So let's just buff up, man. Why not? Why not? Why not buff when we can buff it all? Since you are a retired streamer, I don't think there's anything called like a retired streamer. Oh, I guess you can, in a way of, you know, if you played and then streamed, then you're never gonna come back. But I don't know. I guess you can either call it retirement or just a break. I like to use the word break mostly because I don't want to say anything is like finished. When I stream. So yeah. So hopefully we can get some people to help me with the last few. I was hoping that Kata will be, because I asked him if he wanted to help me out. For the last dreadnought, I only need 34 more dreadnoughts. Maybe it's actually only 33. I don't know, but I think it's 34. I can do it myself, but it'd just be a little bit faster if somebody brings in a magic damage user, because I am gonna do the physical damage, or I can do the magic, but I probably want to do the physical part. But when it has it's random if it's gonna have the physical damage shield or the magic damage shield. So this is somebody's doing damage while it has the physical damage thing. But because I can solo it if I want to, it'll just be being too freakishly long. So yeah. So first of all, I have to sneeze. I made it. But first, so let's see if somebody shows up. Anybody can do it, but and if it's like more people would join, that would be nice as well. But we'll see. It doesn't really matter, but I sort of want to get this one done. There's a few batches that I actually would like to at some point maybe get done. That's the one. That's the batches. That's, for example, Dreadnought. I should do the public ones. Maybe I'll do them at some point. I don't know yet. Leviathans is not gonna happen. I might as well take this away, I think. But I think it's good that this is here. Maybe I should actually bring in some more badges that I'm missing. Because badges, sort of to me, is sort of like the completing of the game. I think gardening is like sort of a niche thing. I do have the fishing one as well. We don't talk about gardening, I guess. Leviathans, Delves. Oh, that's the one there. But that's the Paragon levels. Really don't care about the Paragon levels per se, like how many I have. But I'm gonna hit 100 soon. Oh, one more level and I actually get some 2 primal cubes and... Wow, that's actually pretty nice. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, oh, then 4 classes level 20. Oh, yeah, that's true. I was just looking at the 6 classes level 41. But there's actually one that's 20. Should I work on some of the other ones to get to 20? Maybe it actually not be a bad idea just to get the pinatas and just get the points. I think the points getting is a good idea. Let's see, what classes was I going to level? Candy Barb and Boomer. We could do Candy Barb and Boomer. All right, so let's do the just do the Boomer, man. Boomer, boomer. There we go. Oh, we could actually see which ones are here. Ninja, Chloromancer, Boomer. Ah, the Boomer's there. Haha. Perfect. All right, let's go to do our daily Bomberell stuff. I'm at I think I'm at 19, right? I'm pretty sure I saw that before. So today is gonna be 20. Oh no! I thought, because I hit the button at the same time. I was like, but yeah, I'm looking forward though to TwitchCon. This is gonna be TwitchCon EU. I guess I can actually just like say hi in chat and you can see the batch thing. All right, are we 9 people? 10 people? No, 9 people. 9 people. So just need to, yeah. Somebody made like a macro thing, I think, where they were saying, "Hey, kill all the AFK people first." And I was like, "Hell yeah, let's do that. Let's kill all the AFK people first." I am down to do that. I am down to defeat all the AFK people. He's not AFK. Nope, I'm not gonna fight you, bro. Hey, stop fighting me. No! No! Oh no. Oh no, I didn't get it. Oh, okay, 6. Okay. Well, it's fine. But usually, kind of spectate, see if there's any AFK people. I actually don't think there is. No, there's actually not a lot of AFK people in this one. Everybody's moving around. There is one guy. What was the one guy? He just hasn't done. Oh, this guy hasn't done. Okay, so he's also. I don't know if he's new or just like. Yeah. Has he done some damage now? Oh, he hasn't done. I think he's just new. Oh, he's done some damage there. Okay. But I did get, 1 coin, so that's all I needed. So now we can go on. But yeah, I always kill the, like before we do any PvP and stuff, I always do the defeat the people that are AFK. I think it's fine that people are AFK, they could do whatever they want, right? But yeah, we are on 20. So only 80 days left. And what I mean by 80 days, if you haven't, seen, I have 250 of the blast coins. You can't see that, but I have 250. Oh, you can actually see. Oh, there's a limit. Oh, I have a limit. I gotta remember that. Actually, a limit. So I actually have to go buy something. Huh. Okay. Well, we just have to buy something. So we're just gonna start from one end to the other, I guess. I guess we can just buy this one. I just wanted to get all the ones so I knew how many I had, but I could also get a pair of wings. Oh, should we get the wings instead? Which ones is the most expensive? So 200. Yeah, 200 is the most expensive one. So we might as well just go pick up the wings then. I don't know if I can actually... Oh, you can't sell them. Okay, but that's also gave me a rank, so that was nice. Ooh, pretty wings, pretty wings. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what they look like. What? Show all? What the hell? Why is... Oh, because I have it on a favorite, that's right. I wonder where they are. These are the two... Oh, these are... Wait, what? Where are these from? Streak of sunlight? And bubble elevators? Holy moly, what's that? I saw wings I didn't know. These are the fishing wings. Show all. Why is it not showing? Oh, because I will put these two as favorite because I need to. Oh, it's a store, of course, in the store. But I can just read. I can't read. Oh, you can buy bomber rail boxes. I haven't seen that actually. I guess these are wings from here or something like that. I don't know where they're from. Okay, so I got no need to. Could be cool if we got some stuff we can actually buy with our in-game currency. That could be nice. That could be nice. Like all these old things that we used to could buy. Styles. There wasn't any in the styles, was there? Oh, so you could buy these wings as well. These I bought, well, of course, with the in-game currency. But that's not it. Dragons, nothing new on the dragons. I haven't actually looked through the store forever. I never looked through it. I just like, Credits, new. Oh, that doesn't say anything. But does it say anything about wings? No, I don't think so. No party animal stuff though. If there was party animals, I would probably have spent money. Yes, but no. Unfortunately, no. Okay, we were totally forgot about the wings. Where? Oh, there we are. Okay, so Skull of Battle. Okay, let's see how they are. What the freak is this? Okay. I don't know who thinks this is cool, but it's cool. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Let's just go down here. Where is the... I'm just wasting my buff, by the way, but that's okay. Actually, not the worst of... Isn't it in here? What are they called? I need to really... I really need to keep them as a favorite as well, I think. It's nothing to do with events, is it? It's something to do with... This is just events things. I'm pretty sure it was under chaos things, because I'm pretty sure it's from there, isn't it? But why isn't it Chaos Vault? Oh, this is Chaos Vaults. Chaotic, is that it? No, that's also... Is it rare? No. Delve, no. Jude, no, because it was in there before. Is it contest? Is it this one? No. Oh, this is like... No, it's this style though. It's this style though. And this is just... Maybe it doesn't work with this. What if I put in like other wings? Show all. Oh, it is! It is these. I guess this one will be the... I was pretty sure it was this. So let's show all and let's go to contest and let's favorite these two. I'm gonna go here and see it is showing the wings. I guess it's pretty hard to see. I guess I can go with some other wings. See, you can see now I got wings. But this one is not working though. I have no wings now. I can fly, but it doesn't work. Okay. Okay, so I guess we found something that doesn't work with this at least. Because I can go ahead and use Abyssal Paragon wings. See, these work. See, these shows. And also here, they show. I love these wings, by the way. Even though being so super simple, I just love them. But I guess the smoking skull of battle do not work at the moment. That is fine. I'm gonna go back to my confetti wings. And see, that does work with this. Whee! So much crazy, like just confetti everywhere. Let's go back to our mount there. And let's actually play some video games here. that was funny. That was funny. Technically it's not evening, but all right. Yeah. So we gotta just complete all the tomes and whatnot. So yeah, just gonna complete tomes. I just didn't. Why does there have to be so much fire area though? Like seriously, why so much? I do not care for all that fire. Don't care for all that fire. I'm just gonna skip it. I don't care. I don't like Dragonfire Peaks is cool and all, but I don't know. There's just something about it that rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why. It's not bad, but it's just... I do like the dungeon over here. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I'm being too harsh, I think. Let's just go. Go. Let's go. Oh. So probably gonna get a lot of pinatas and stuff. And there we go. Hell yeah. Oh. I forgot about the... If it's the XP week, that would be nice as well. Would have been nicer. But I don't mind double star bar either. Mostly because you also get the double... what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. Help me. Double pinatas, that's what I mean. No, don't tell me it's in fire. No. I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes I feel like some of the dungeons break. I don't know why, but it sort of feels like that sometimes. Like there is a... what is it called again? I can't remember the name of it, but it's called... Treasure Island, you know, Treasure Island. There's one of the dungeons there that's totally broken. Can't get into it. Well, you can if you know, throw yourself some bombs, but yeah. And we're gonna get the mastery ones pinata to sell those, just to sell them. I already sold some of the stuff this week. I also have to we have to be on the alt account, so maybe actually we won't. Maybe we actually won't end up using 3 potions, because I want the. You know, the boxes from there. But first of all, we just have to finish everything here. Which of course we are going to do in comparison with the star bar and stuff. Even though we just spent a whole bunch of time messing around with stuff. And also, it's not Saturday either, because yesterday I was with my nephew. Actually, I guess I could have streamed after that, but I guess we just took Sunday. He wasn't there the whole day though. But yeah. but yeah, I've been thinking. I'm always sort of thinking about content. Not really like content, but like I wanna make more. Like I wanna make more videos. I wanna make more. Like, you know, I want to stream more as well. But it's just sometimes, you know, I don't know. I could stream it, but it's just like sometimes I don't know. I think it's hard to balance privacy and not privacy, I guess. Not privacy per se, but like finding time to also spend, because when I was streaming like every day and stuff like that, it worked. Don't get me wrong, it worked. It wasn't too bad, but it was just I did have the weekends off. But I streamed like every day and stuff, and well, every weekday, and that's great and whatnot. But it also took away from, like, I feel like I've connected more with my friends again, which, you know, takes a while again, because, you know, you sort of just leave. So I feel like I've connected more with my friends again. You can definitely you know, you can definitely you know, have friends in streaming, you know, but I feel like sort of have to be people that also are into streaming, you know, so they know what's going on, sort of, and also like I guess they understand what you do, I guess, in a way, or like sort of understand that you have to spend the next many hours streaming. That's sort of the downfall, not the downfall, but that's kind of why it's so much easier. Probably, I feel like it, in a way, it would be so much easier if my friends and I only spoke, for example, English, for example, right? Like only English, no American. Because, like, I think people that do stream in English, not English, but, you know, what's it called? That's speak on the Discord, because we speak on Discord all the time, right? But it's in Danish, right? So sort of I could just stream in Danish and just, like, you know, have them. But again, I don't want to like, not exposed, it's not like exposing people, but it's just like I don't want to have people be nervous for saying something, right? Because they're like on blast, I guess. I don't know. And some people prefer people talking with their friends. Some people don't prefer it, you know. I personally don't prefer when the streamer is talking with the friends, you know. Like if it's something like a race or something like that, and it's once in a while, you know, I don't think it bothers me that much. But it definitely bothers me if like they're always just sitting there talking to their friends. It's like, I don't know. It just, to me, seems like you're just hanging out. I don't know if that's a weird way to look at it, but I don't know. But it's just like, I feel like the streamer should be present when streaming, you know? I don't feel like you are that when you're with your friends. Then you're sort of with your friends and not with your stream, I feel, in a way. But not that there's anything wrong or bad about however you choose to do your stream, but But yeah, I guess that's just how I feel about it, about streaming, but yeah, I just, like I said, I do wanna. I just feel bad when people. Like, as I know I could probably do more. You know, I do have time off, and I know like I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark, for example. But I guess if people haven't streamed before, they really don't know. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark. I could have streamed all that, you know. I could have streamed that and just made content out of that time, right? But the point is, like sometimes, especially playing Lost Ark, I feel like, I don't know, you could talk to people and stuff like that while you were like sailing and stuff like that, but I sort of just like, you know, running, or just I watch like YouTube videos or something like that. I've been watching a lot of Kitchen Nightmares again. Maybe I'll get through all the episodes. I've been watching a lot of episodes, like over the years and stuff, but it's been sort of random. So they have a full playlist on their official, I was about to say Twitter, official YouTube channel. So yeah. I just been watching episodes, cause they're sort of all the same though, but they're cool. Like, it's sort of mindless entertainment. Like, it's always bad food, but you know, some of the situations is a little unique and stuff like that. But yeah. So yeah, I sort of just watch that when I like travel around in Lost Ark. I am Lost Ark. This is not the way, is it? I'm pretty sure that this is out. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's also a long time since I actually done this dungeon. I don't know. Okay, so this is definitely the way. Oh, this is the way. Okay, here we go. I don't know. But yeah, so, and you know, I could just sit and chat or just keep talking and stuff like that. Sure, I can do that. It's like no problem, but it's just, I don't know. It's also kind of a fear, I guess. I sort of have a fear. I like streaming. I like making content around Trove. I have made content around other games. Let's play series, for example. If you make a let's play series, I feel like when I make a let's plays are cool. Like, let's plays are great because you can just, you know, play, and you know, people not watching the, you know, the let's plays. Did I get some loot there? Guess I did. Yeah, I guess. The let's plays, people just watch them, right? That's cool, you know. No problem with that. Not that they always get a lot of views and stuff like that, but that doesn't really matter. But the point is, people just consume it. But I feel like if you do a let's play, and it's also of a different game, and I don't know, to me, I don't know, I feel weird now, I guess. I guess it's just changed my way of looking at things on my YouTube channel, for example. I guess it's fine, or not fine, but I think it works maybe better for stream. And I might do that or whatever at some point, I don't know. But the point is, so content on YouTube is that, you know, that let's play series. If I do a let's play series, I want to follow it through. You know, it's sort of a commitment to do so, but there's not a lot of super crazy content in it, if that makes any sense. Not super content, but I mean, like, there's not a lot of goes into making it. And then of course I have a lot of guides and stuff like that. I tried to make guides for other video games and stuff like that, which was also cool. I thought I like, but it's kind of scary to make guides, I feel like, for other games unless you know like a lot of the like what's going on, basically. Like that's why I sort of been like, I don't want to put guides and stuff like that out for the games, because I feel, well, first of all, there's a lot of people that do it, right? And I guess I don't really have the, I don't feel like I need to go out there and make a bunch of different content for different games. Also because it's like YouTube and streaming and stuff like that is not for me. I'm not trying to be famous. I would love to be famous. I would love to have millions and millions of followers and subscribers and all that stuff, but not because I wanted to be famous. I just said I wanted to be famous, but the point is, you can do so much more by being, you know, either famous or having a lot of followers, because, you know, of course, people think about money, right? So they want to work with people that has, like, you know, lots of followers and lots of subscribers, because they want their product out there, right? And that's cool and all. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. Of course, you also have to put money or bread on the table for your, you know, so you can't just say, hey, right? But the point is, why I wanted so many followers, subscribers, all that stuff, is so I could do more things for my community, because then, you know, I could do all kinds of maybe cool stuff, right? You know, people want to sponsor, so I can make like crazy cool sponsorships where like people, community gets, so I can give back to the community, because I think that there's nothing that makes me happier than somebody, you know, I can, of course I don't see the person, but I can see there in their writing, for example, they write in a YouTube comment or something like that saying, oh my God, you helped me so much and stuff like that. It's like, it feels very good, you know, and I want to like bring more joy to to people, right? And sure, I can just do that with my own money, but I don't think that would last very long. And it's not because I want people's affection per se. It's just more I would love to make people happy. That's the point. I just wanna, because when I make somebody, I know when I get make somebody happy, that also makes me happy. So, you know, that's what I would love to do. Why I would love to have lots of subscribers, lots of followers, whatever, all that stuff, because then, you know, the things or companies, whatever they're called, they want to work with you, and then you can do cool stuff like other people do, you know, like all these big YouTuber streamers, all that stuff. And they're doing a great job, don't get me wrong. It's not like I say, oh, I can do it better. It's not that. It's just that I would love to do it as well and just make people smile. That would be awesome. I would feel like I was doing something. I feel like I'm already doing something with my life, like something great, but, you know, it could just be even cooler, I guess, if that was it. And sure, you can just go all in on all the social media and stuff like that, but I also have a job that I love to do, which I also gives me a lot of enjoyment, because I'm helping kids and stuff like that, and they're basically the same thing. It's basically just helping people in real life, I guess, and then helping them. So kind of coming back to the content, you know, if you do it on a game you really don't know much about, I feel like I can't really defend myself when some people come in and sort of say, you know, especially if you make videos, guide videos, you like sort of claim it as being a guide video. If I was just to stream, let's say, Lost Ark right here, you know, I wouldn't call myself an expert or anything like that. I'm just playing a game, man, right? But if you tag it sort of in a way as a guide, because that's what you made, then you can of course just not tag it as the guide, and then people would just be confused, like, why is it guide but it's not like tagged guide? Not that it needs a tag being named guide, but you sort of gonna, because why are you making a video and just giving it a wrong title, right? Then people would probably report you for misleading people and stuff like that. So I sort of have to be a little bit careful about that. But yeah, Due to fail inventory. Inventory? What do you need an inventory for, bro? Okay. So I don't know what I missed out on. Probably something super crazy exclusive. Probably a crazy mount or something like that. Probably not. So yeah. That's just what I'm thinking. So that's why I really don't put out a lot of content for other games, because if I make content for Trove, for example, I'm like, I know Trove, like everything there is to know about Trove. I love to keep up with the game because I feel like it can balance, like Trove is not a big game and there's not a lot of updates coming out for it, which is very suitable for me, and I really enjoy playing the game because we actually talked about this with my friends the other day. We kind of talk about it a lot sometimes, where we talk about like pay to win, and we talk about, but we also talked about like what, because my friend, his name is Thomas, awesome dude. He likes the competitive. That's why, like, he likes competitiveness in the games and stuff, and that's not why I game, for example. And it doesn't mean that I wouldn't say my experience, but my approach is better than his, or his is better than mine. There's always going to be some sort of, we're always going to disagree on things because like we approach them very differently. And I sort of feel like I can see his point of view, but I also feel like, not that I'm not saying it's wrong to have that, but it's just like, I feel like it's wrong to be upset about it. But I guess if it upsets you, it upsets you, right? I don't know. I just don't want him to be unhappy with, like, you know, something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want my friend to be upset. And if it's not a big deal in my world, you know, it's just, I guess that's what sort of makes us discuss it. But I think it's you know, you approach the game however you feel like, right? But I guess it's just the everlasting question is like if there's something you don't like about a game, should you express your dysfunction with it, or should you just like leave it alone, right, and just move on? Because that's what I'm saying. Like I've also said, you know, and I don't know if it's just because I've also, you know, experienced a lot of negativity around Trove and stuff like that, or some negativity at least, or yeah, you sort of sometimes maybe only hear the negative. Leave it the hell alone. How you doing, Emil? No, I'm just saying, like, it's we approach the games differently for sure, and that's not but I'm just saying, sometimes I feel like if you're dissatisfied with something, you know, sometimes it's just leave it alone, I guess. Okay. So I think I'm gonna nuance it a little bit, because I think you should leave a game alone if you only are going to be, if you're not going to do anything about it. And when I mean anything about it, is that just like sort of being negative by yourself, or negative around people that cannot do anything about it. Like, it doesn't help you be like complaining about a game with your friends, right? Like, sure, you can do that, but it's just like, you should also be realistic to say, oh, it's not going to change because of this, right? And sure, you can be negative once about a game, but if you keep being negative about, oh, this is not going to change, I hate this game, like, I think you should just leave the game like that. Oh, you're in Japan. Oh, nice, dude. Wow, what are you doing in Japan? You're ready to go to sleep? Oh, well, good. How's the future? Hey, there you are, Kata. There you are. But I'm just saying, like, just leave Trove alone in a way. So, like, sometimes I feel like people should just, like, leave Trove alone. It's fine. If they, like, I mean, like when I say leave it alone, I mean like either put your frustrations like in the right direction, or just like leave it alone. That's my point. Or just be neutral about it. Like, I'm sort of neutral about Trove, you know. I guess I talked about before. I play Trove because like it relaxes me. I feel like I can just chill out and just, and then, you know, I don't really care too much. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Wow, cool. Kat, are you up for? Yeah. Do you need to? Can you hang out for some time, or do you want to get it on their way now? It's just because I have the XP boost and I have this on right now. But if you have to, like if you only have time, if you don't have time to hang out before. Because there's still like a half an hour on these two buffs, so, but I don't really need to, like it's just an XP boost, and that's, yeah, so I don't really need to, not like I'm gonna crazy or anything. Okay, cool, awesome, all right, so about in half an hour, we can go. Hopefully, maybe there's some more people that can or not. We'll see. Just to speed it up a little bit, but it isn't. It's not like it's gonna be super slow even. So. Daily quest. Okay. But nice, you're going home on Wednesday, Emil. That's cool. Is it a like big meeting, small meeting, big business? Oh, I don't want to actually keep you up if you're actually going to bed. If you have a big meeting tomorrow, I'm just like keeping you up. You're sitting there being tired. Like, why are you tired for this meeting? I need to watch Twitch all night. Okay, let's go the other way here. But yeah, that was sort of my, I guess, long talk about content and stuff. It's more, it's not like I want to put out content, but I was also hoping that they were going to have a live stream this month, by the way, because that's what she said, but I think they're just like busy or whatever happened. But I don't think we're going to get a live stream. Because I thought usually we get a live stream during like the event, but I think maybe they didn't have anything to show off. And then they sort of just was like the event or whatever, and might have been like a little bit underwhelming. I can definitely feel, which is not good, that Moby is not there anymore. He definitely did a good job by communicating with the community. Not saying that the other ones are doing a bad job, but I feel like they could do more. I guess that's sort of definition of a bad job, but yeah. I just want like more communications like there was. I wish, again, I hope that they bring back, you know, Twitch drops. I hope that they bring back like monthly streams and stuff like that, and they might do so, but I feel like they should. Maybe it's also because I follow other games that do it all the time, and it's not like just because some other games do it, you have to do it. It's not like sort of, it's like not group pressure in that sense, but yeah. Now I play League of Legends, Valorant, and Apex Legends. Nice. That's sort of very the same genres, isn't it? I haven't tried Valorant and I haven't tried Apex Legends, but I have played a lot of League of Legends. A lot. Like a lot. I was actually very lucky the other day. I opened an ultimate skin and an mythic skin, I think it's called, in League of Legends. So that was pretty nice. I've never been that lucky right after each other. So, and that just before that, I crafted well, the Jenna skin. I don't know, it's also an ultimate skin or legendary skin, whatever it's called. So yeah, that was pretty nice. I was like, okay. Not always unlucky in those. But I love to do the events, and I have been watching, that's why I'm streaming first now, because I was watching the League of Legends tournament, the MSI. But we'll see what happens in the future. I'm still gonna cover Trove whenever there's something to cover, and other than that, I'll just, you know, do whatever I do. But yeah, like I said, it's mostly because I kind of feel bad and people want more, because also I feel like I could do more. I guess League of Legends, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah. League of Legends is a MOBA, yeah. But Valorant and Apex Legends aren't they? Or Apex, isn't it shooters? Isn't it primarily a shooter? It's a battle royale. I know, like but I guess but a battle royale can also not be a shooter. We got Bomber Royale in this one, and that's a royale as well, I guess. But that's not a shooter, I guess. I guess you're shooting bombs. I guess that's a thing, but I don't know. I guess Bomber Royale is just or not a Bomber Royale, but a royale game. Well, that was hard to say. A royale game is sort of just a different, I guess, maybe word for shooter, I guess. I don't know how you define it, but yeah. I would say, if it was me at least, I would put those two together as like shooters. I guess Valorant being more the classic shooter, I guess, because it's like not very close to Counter-Strike, but at least it's closer to Counter-Strike than I feel like Apex Legends or because yeah. So by the way, I found my old camera, my old web camera. So I set it up to the computer, and I want to do something else. If I move apartment, which I hope I do, I want to make a gaming room and stuff like that. I want to have like a setup and everything, just make it cool stuff. Well, I'll make it simple. It's not gonna be like a lot of lights and stuff like that. I don't want to do a lot of lights, but I do want to do something which is like I want to place the cameras better and stuff like that, and it's just easier if you have a room dedicated to it, because right now I'm using like my my living room, and like my computer is in my living room, my couch is behind me. I guess you can better see it if I actually go to the I think I put it at this one here. Yeah, you can see me. Oh, hi, it's up there. So you can see the couch right behind me. You can also see the fan, but it's not on right now. You can see this is the screens. There's one screen here, and one over here. And then you can see the microphone right here, and a random cable to my earbuds. But yeah, you can see this is where over here is a radiator, and there's the vent window. There's a window behind me. That's the one you probably can see sometimes on the other one. But like right over there is on the other side. There's a table dinner table, and like I have my couches and a TV right. It's actually right below the camera, and such. I tried to make oh, there we go. I tried to make a video of my apartment and stuff, and then it got taken down for some reason. My 1,000 subscribers special thing. I might make a new one, but I might do it in the new apartment or whatever. Point being is that it's not the best of quality. It's actually not a very good camera, but it's sort of cool. So I would probably add that to to the setup that I have, like sort of like what that was, but just like further away as well. Just in a different corner. I think that'd be cool to have one like up in that corner or something like that of the room, whatever it's gonna be. That would be fun, I think. We could have some fun with that. And now that I do have the camera still, you know, might as well use it. Right, it doesn't take very much stuff or whatever, you know. I wouldn't go out and buy a new camera just to have that at all. I wouldn't do that. But that one was the one I started using, or I first used when I started out streaming. Anyone home? I feel like I'm here, sort of, in a way. Am I? No? Hey Digny, what's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. What are you up to? What you doing? But yeah, it's also gonna be a smaller room and such, like, yeah. Just thought it would be cool, but yeah, like I said, I won't go out buy like a new camera just for sort of a gimmick like that. But since I have it, you know, might as well use it. It's just being in a what's called a closet. So yeah, I might as well go out there and use it. I'm doing great. I'm actually doing very well. I'm writing a big report at the moment. I don't have, which is sort of perfect. Not a lot of stuff is happening in Trove at the moment, for example. If there was something, I would find time to do it anyways. But I've been playing a little bit of Lost Ark. Of course, I've been playing Trove still, but mostly Lost Ark. A little bit of League of Legends there, here and there as well. But Lost Ark mostly. But like I'm writing a big report for. I am becoming a guidance counselor. I've been guidance counselor for the last 6 years for students and stuff like that at my work. So basically, to become a teacher, you can't just sit at school all day and and just, you know, you gotta get out in the field and learn a little here and there, you know, so you know what the freak is going on before you actually become a teacher. So I've been, you know, a guidance counselor because they have to write a report as well at the end of the time they've been at us and stuff, all that stuff, you know. So I help them with that. I help them like sort of understand different situations, you know. Some of them are like doesn't even had a job before, you know. Some of them might have just had a job where they were like, you know, student job, riding a bike, whatever, doing something, I don't know. So it's not the same as being a teacher, right? So they just have me also as a security in a way, you know. You can always come to me for advice or sort of, you know, do a little bit of ping pong, you know, say what do you feel about this and how do you think about this and stuff like that. But you know, I have never had the education, so I'm getting that right now. So and I've been writing a big paper on that. And yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty easy. I expect at this point. I wasn't. It's because first, like, I didn't know. Like, guidance counselor isn't really like a subject, you know. So I didn't really know what to expect from from what I was going into. So I was a little nervous because I've been doing a really great job the last 6 years. All my students had, of course, passed their things and stuff like that, and telling me that like I'm the best and stuff like that. Because I'm always really passionate about it. But you know, now as you know, these are students sort of judging me, if you know what I mean, like sort of giving me their thumbs up and saying, "Hey, you are good," and then you know, you always have your self-doubt and stuff, which everybody has. And so I do appreciate them saying so, but it's like now I'm getting judged or evaluated, I guess you can call it rather, by people that supposedly are the ones that know what they're talking about, right? And they do, don't get me wrong, they are, but they do for sure. Like, I'm not saying they're not, because they are really. So my point being is that, yeah. Oh, streamer stretch. Thank you. Oh, let's stretch. Oh my god, my fingers. Oh, the burn. Oh, it burns so bad. Just do this, guys. This. Oh, I gotta go over here. See, you stretch your fingers. Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns. Do your students know about your stream? Yeah, they do. The children do, yeah. Both the children and the some of the students do, but I don't talk too much about it. You know, I want to also like distance. It's not that I don't. They can know about it. I don't care. It's cool if they want to know about it, but it's just I don't want to. Like, I also want to have something to myself, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't talk about with my colleagues either about my streaming and stuff like that. They know I probably do it. They know I do a lot of gaming, but I don't know if they know too much about the content making. And again, it's not that I don't want them to know. It's just that I don't. Something I do, in a way, I would like to, what I would like to keep that to myself and not have them like sort of think it's weird or anything like that. I don't want to explain myself. Basically, it's just I just want to, do my thing. But it's okay if they know. It's okay. Some of the kids also, I think, follows me on YouTube, and I don't know if they do on Twitch, but I know they do on. And again, it's also smaller kids, so they don't speak. Many of them don't speak very much English, so. And since also it's Trove, and they might mostly probably play Fortnite, I guess. But yeah. But yeah, I don't mind if they know, or the students that I guidance counsel for. I don't mind. It's me. Like I'm not ashamed of it or anything like that. Oh, did I do this one? Was this the one I did? And then it was like, nah. I think it was. It's bugged sometimes. Let's just continue over here. So yeah, pretty awesome indeed. Yeah. But yeah, now I need to write this big report. I gotta go take exam. So the 15th of June. Now you guys know. So now there's even more pressure on. No, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pass. Like if I don't pass this one, I'm gonna be shocked. Like I'm pretty much gonna be shocked if I don't, because I'm very passionate about it. First of all, I'm very passionate about it. I've been to every election. I wasn't maybe the best student growing up. Well, I was in middle. What is it called? Like high school and stuff. Like middle school, all that stuff. Like from like that. But then when I went to like sort of college, sort of high school, like in high school, whatever. I don't know if it was just. I know what it was. I am extremely bad I'm extremely bad if there is no consequences with my actions, right? Or if it's loosey goosey, like if you know what I mean, like, and that was what like end of high school was and college was. Well, not college per se, but more the place where I was educating myself as a teacher. It was very loosey goosey, and it's also because it's supposed to be adults, and I don't know. I feel like it's sort of just an excuse to not do anything else. I don't know, but I'm very bad at those like scenarios, or I would call it like framing of the education. Basically, I'm very bad at just like keeping my motivation. If there's like, you can come, you can go, you can do whatever you want, like sort of like, okay, cool, like. Then I become extremely lazy. Like I need somebody that, like, for example, my job. Like I've been very very little. Like I've been going to work sick if I like. This was before COVID and stuff like. So like, and I should have sometimes stayed home, but I was just like, nah, I can do it, right? And sure, yeah, it's a little bit irresponsible to do that, but I love my job so much because again, there's a consequence if I'm not showing up. My boss is gonna be like, sure, I can. It's not. He's not gonna be like, okay, you're sick. Well, you're fired. It's not like how it works. But he's gonna be like, if I just don't show up and don't tell anybody, and just like, he's gonna be like, why didn't you show up, right? And that's a consequence. Why I could get fired if I don't do that thing, and that motivates me. I know that's weird, but that's sort of also how I was raised. We had a my stepdad, only tool for, I was about to say educating, but his only parenting tool is fear. Not that he, has, in that sense, but he's always been strict, He's always been, do this or that, or you will not, have a great time. Not that, again, he didn't, hit me, or he did actually hit me once. He did? Oh no. Yeah, but it was because he told me to be home at like I think 10 or something like that, right? And I didn't ignore it. I just sort of just came home a little bit later than a couple of times, and then he smacked me once in my bottom. I know, abuse. No, not at all. I deserved it at that point, because not that I was being rebellious or anything like that. I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was just like, I was like, it's only a couple of minutes. And sure, it was only a couple of minutes, but it was just every, like a couple of times, right? It's like when it is going to be, like, either you're going to be on time or you're late. Basically, that's the how it feels. And I can follow him in that. So I don't blame him for anything like that. But he was always strict, not a lot of hugs and love and stuff. Well, there's probably a love, but it's just he has a weird way of showing my stepdad because he's used to, like, he's very old. He's like 80 almost by now, right? He's very old, and his dad was like a tyrant. Like he was the devil. Like he was definitely the devil. I'm sorry. Like if God strikes me down for saying he's the devil and he was really. So he don't know anything else. Not that he didn't hit us, like, well, yeah, like I said that one time, but like he doesn't have any in his tool bag. Like he doesn't have like if you sometimes sit there and think like your parents are like, they are the dumbest things there is on this earth. Like you think, what the hell are they thinking? You also sometimes have to think, they're not excused, but you do have to keep in mind that sometimes your parents, there's no education for being a parent. You just do whatever you, almost what you feel like, but you do what you were raised to do. So if your parents hit you when you were younger, that's what you know, and that's what you're probably gonna do. Unless you, of course, you take that into consideration. Hey Ray, what's up? How you doing? So basically, it's just they act on what they know themselves for being a parent. So yeah, he did that as well. So yeah, I think that's where there's always been strict rules at my house. Not a lot of fun and games. But that's okay. But that's just what I'm used to, and I think that's why I enjoy being under like somebody telling me what to do. I guess I'm also sort of a very I love like you know, laws and all that stuff. You know, that just makes sense to me, I guess. But the point is, yeah. So now that I have been at 2 courses since I started at the school 11 years ago. We don't go that often, but the first one, I got an A plus actually. I got A plus. I guess an A or A plus, like the highest you can get. I think it's an A. I got an A last time, and I'm pretty sure that since I'm so passionate about this, and I've been reading everything actually for this course as well. Usually, basically why I was talking about the other thing is that I never read anything and stuff like that for becoming a teacher. So I'm not saying I was lucky, but I didn't, you know, I moved, you know, away from home, and then I was on my own, and I was my own boss, and there was like there was no consequences or anything like school or, so I could just stay home all day. So I just did, you know, play video games. Hey, yeah, I'm doing pretty well, Ray. How you, man? How you? I'm just talking about, I love like consequences with my actions, and if there's no consequences, as I talked about before, I just sort of convince myself that, you know, but now there is, because like it's first of all, it's my job that pays for the course, you know, first of all, so I feel like I'm obligated to learn something. Second, it's something that I'm really passionate about, and also then like if I don't pass my course, they're probably going to be a little bit, you should have put more effort into it, like, because they know I'm not dumb, you know. If you're dumb, you're dumb, you know, they can't really do anything about it, right? But they know I'm not dumb, and they know I'm good at it, so they might be wondering why I wouldn't be passing this course. And again, I think that I will, because of, like, I'm passionate about it. I've been reading everything. I've been to every class. The teacher we have is amazing. One day I hope I have to be him. So yeah. No, I don't know, but it's pretty cool. He's very nice. Very great. Like, he's been the best. I'm not saying it just because like he's the one I have right now, and of course I don't know in the future if there's somebody is going to be better, but like, he's the last 2 times now. Well, I had him in the first course, and now I have him this course as well, and he's just I don't know. He's just very, I don't know. He's just good at everything there is to be as an educator. You know, he's fair. He's had his opinions. Just I guess it's also just because I don't know if it's just because his opinions works with mine. I don't know. But I feel like he does disagree with me sometimes as well. So it's not like he's just saying everything I say is great, you know. And I also disagree with him. But so I think it's just like I think it's just that as an educator, I think it's very important that you see it from every side, you know. But don't, like, what do you say, skimp out on your own opinions, you know. Like, you should look at from other people's you know, ways of life, but you should also keep in your own, you know, opinions and stuff like that. You can't just blindly say, oh yeah, everything you say is amazing, right? You do have to keep your, you know, but you shouldn't again be completely closed-minded and just like say everything I say is the only thing that is right. Oh, a golden cash chest. I need that. Woo. Golden cash chest. I need that for sure. Cause I'm spending like all my cash chests and stuff like that lately. Keeping up with that stupid. I'm keeping up with the chaos crafter. And just like sort of getting all of them. But yeah. So that's why I'm pretty sure but yeah. But it is pretty nice that the Trove do not have much going on at the moment, because then I can focus mostly on that. But still, I would have been able to. I would be able to keep up the information, probably. But that also ties in again, like I talked about before, that I know a bunch about Trove, everything. I think. and which then when they bring out new information, I feel like I feel comfortable talking about what new stuff is coming out and such. So we can do this one over here. Probably get stuck in on the X's. But so yeah, those are about the new games and understanding those. Because there's a lot of new amazing games out there. I actually haven't tried the new vampire game thing that everybody's playing. Well, my friends are. I've been thinking about maybe buying it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. And that's also done. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? We can do some ancient gears. Yeah, I think we do ancient gears. I can't say it properly. So yeah. I think it's gonna fit with the potion running out and the not only the potion running out, but also the yeah, potion running out and then the level 2. Then we are gonna be 100 levels combined for Paragon. I wish you could take all the Thank you, Kata. Thank you, man. Can I do it? Can I do it now? Oh, I can. Okay. Hello. There we go. Now I read name. Thank you. I love you too. Oh, where did this guy go? I guess that means that Kata is ready to do some. I was about to say Uber. I was about to say Uber. I mean, of course, some Dreadnought. Does anybody else want to help out with Dreadnought? I need 34 kills on Mr. Dreadnought Ultra, and I could do, like I talked about before, I can do it myself, but it's just when he goes into the physical damage phase, immunity thingy, less damage. It's just takes a little bit longer, and if I'm unlucky, it hits like the physical damage ones all the time. So I asked Kata if he wanted to help out with like a magic damage user, so it would be so just be faster, because I can solo it if I want to. Just be a little bit more, a little bit faster. Faster. We got a great big convoy. Thank you, Kata. Is the dungeon, is big dungeon big money? Is that big experience that I need? That I want it? Bum bum bum. I think it is. No, so close. This is something I need to beat level 2, level 40 as well. This is one of the classes. I want to do Boomer as one of the classes. Let's get some mushrooms, some shrooms. And then I just have to do. I think I might actually do Shadow Hunter for the rest of the levels, I think. Okay, we'll just do random fire dungeon over here. Oh, we gotta just. Hey, we did it! And I got the plating and everything. Great, awesome. And the buffs are almost running out. So, sorry to leave you, Ray, but You can join. Sorry. I was just yawning. And get the scrolls out of that. And then just loot collect all this. Oh, 21? Let's go. Because I got the badge at the same time, so. Wow, there's 77. So how many are these gonna be? Oh, that's 1.6 million. Hey, I'll take 1.6 million. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Golden chaos chest. Oh, luxurious box. Don't mind if I do. I have a good amount of starlight pinatas. Yeah, because I leveled up. At level 2, you get pinatas at level 2 for any class. So actually, it's not bad leveling every class to level 2 because that's the first prime level. And then I think the next prime level is like level 4. So I might actually level every class to level 2 just to get the pinatas. Because that's, you know, everybody starts at level 1. So sure, you can just keep going, but yeah. Oh, that's not what I just need to compost. That's what I needed to do. Oh yeah, you need ninja. Good idea. I might actually take every class to level 2 just to get the pinatas because they're good money. All right, so on to the Shadow Hunter right there. Make sure that I have the potion there. Oh no, I needed to be on here. Because I had these 2 prime molds. Oh, should I have... oh, yeah. I actually want to... Before we go, I actually want to... Because... I actually want to make... some rings here, if I can. I do have primal here. What ring am I rocking? I'm actually rocking a 3. Okay, so that's not too terrible. Actually, pretty nice though. I don't think I actually want. I actually want to get into. Oh, we'll see. How many can I make of the Dracolite? These are level 1, right? Yeah. Oh, I also have Ice Age. What the hell? I have 2 ice for Ice Age. Cool. But why do I not have? Oh, these are level 2 boxes. What am I looking at? Okay, I have 7 of the of level 2. So we're gonna make 7 here. We'll make 2 here. And let's open some boxes. Alright, let's see what we got. Level 2, level 2, level 3. With energy regen? No. 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so nothing really that amazing. Okay. Oh, not polish. I don't want to polish. No. Okay, so we can make a Shadow Hunter. I want to make a Shadow Hunter one. Or we can make an Ice Age. I'll make a Shadow Hunter one. Level 3 box. And then we'll make some more of these for the Shadow Hunter. I actually want to be on the Shadow Hunter because I'm making boxes for that. Oh, I actually got, okay, I actually got more. So let's open these. Let's open these. Boom, boom, boom. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, there was 1, 3. But that's not so great. Oh, I keep hitting the workbench. I don't know why. I can make 1 more of these, so I will. These 2. Okay, so we're gonna open 1 of these. Hopefully it's nope. And damn it, feels bad, man. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right. Could we make more of the Shadow Hunter boxes, by the way? I could also sold the boxes, by the way, if I wanted to. Where's Shadow Hunter? There you go. I do not have any more. I don't have any more of the Gilded. I could make more of these. Oh, I can actually make some more of these 2s. Hold on. I can make 2 of these, right? And then 5. Oh, yeah, I can actually make, so let's make a boomer. And let's make a... Oh, what? I got a boomer level 4? That's worth 9 million. Okay, I'm gonna sell it for 8.9 million. Okay. Okay, so that sort of messed up our plans though. Okay. Oh, now I can make an Ice Age. These, another box of these. So we make another box of these. It's also 2. Yeah, I'm selling it for a little bit. I don't think a lot of people are gonna buy the boomer, so that's why it's sort of like that. Okay, I don't have enough to make a 3 Shadow Hunter. I can actually make Shadow Hunter here. So if we go ahead and make ourselves one of these and one of these, I think I can make 2, right? And make it giving me some loops, and I should be able to make these 2 of these. Okay, so there's just regular boxes. Give me a 3 actually, and a 3, 2 3s. Okay. And is that enough? Oh, actually, that should be enough to make this one, right? Yep. Okay, so we'll make one more loop, like it so, and get her there, and then we'll make ourselves the biggest box. Boop. And that's gonna give a 3 or better, and it's only 3. Only a 3. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Alright, cool. Alright. Hey, Bear, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, let's do the collection challenge. You're right. I haven't done mine there. So, are you ready, Kata, after this? After do the collection challenge? But yeah, I'm doing great, Bear. I hope you're doing well. What are you up to? You want to come help me with some Ultra Dreadnought? You're doing good? I'm happy to hear that, man. I am happy to hear that. You're ready? Awesome. Right, let's do the collection. Got somewhat into Trove again. Nice. I only need 34. I just need 34 of Ultra Dreadnought. So yeah. So then I have finally my badge. Only after, what, 4 years or something? 5 years? I think it's 4 years. And I totally missed that one as well. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel like I wanted to do all Dreadnought today, but depending on how many you need, you can definitely get some of it done. Like at least 34. I was missing like 100 or so, and then some in the club chat for Alpha Legacy like asked if somebody wanted to do, and I was like, yeah, I can do it. I can help. And then we actually ended up doing like a good amount. So I was like, okay, now I only need 34. I was like, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I don't think I'm up for doing that many. I don't think I'm up for doing that many. I wonder when we are gonna get the next event, by the way. Because that's gonna be the LBTQ plus event. Or I guess it's not like tagged as that. You know? But I could see that if I go to my YouTube. Let me actually go to Trovosaurus because they have the list. I can't remember. Do I usually just say events like that? I can't ever find them. I can find updates. That's not gonna help. No. I think it's called something United, right? Isn't it called something with United? No, it's not. Updates. This is updates. That's not what I wanted. Old updates. No. Creations, guides, promotion, store, help. Hidden I don't know. What if I just say Trovosaur? That's not how you spell Trovosaurus. Events. Should I just search for that? Oh, I did search for that. Okay, I did find it. I have been in it. Okay, so a year ago. No, that's we still in 2022. We got Splendid Summer. That's what it's called. Splendid Summer. That's what it's called. You can see when I made the video. I made it on... Click the video. Let's see here myself. Oh, I paused it. Good job, me. 1st of June. Okay, so the 1st of June, it came out 1st of June. Let me go back to 2021. Back in the future, June. That was a Tuesday. Okay, so that was a Tuesday. Let me see what day we have today. We have... Oh, June. Okay, so the 7th of June is probably going to be the event. So the 7th of June, because 31st of May is a Tuesday, and we always... So yeah, it would make sense for the 7th to the 21st that's going to be the event. That's my guess, since it was first last year. All right, cool. We got our... we got number 1 as well in the challenge, so that means, of course, we are the best in the world. No, we're not. All right. You want to help us what? Ray, nice. Cool. Could you guys just whisper me in game? Or I could probably find you guys as well, I guess. We have to start from the bottom. I have to get the Spike Walker in as well. The Spike Walker. Le Spike. Le Spook. Alright, I guess I can find you guys. Oh, I can invite you. That's probably better. Invite. And where was you, Ray? Are we friends? Or are you hiding? I thought we were friends. Oh, you guys all did. Okay. Yeah, we're friends. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't see you. Oh, thanks, you guys too. So no, now I have you guys. If there's something happened. What? Why couldn't I see you? Are you hiding? Are you hiding? I think you're hiding. Oh, you're hiding. You're hiding, man. Let's kill this Spike Walker. We can do it, guys. I believe in us. Yay, we did it. We did it. Friends. Yeah, we gotta climb. We gotta get up there. I wish that they would change it. I wish they would just make portals. Like you can just do portals, you know, like gateways, you know, like gateways for like different bosses, and just like revamp the shadow towers to be Where the Leviathans are or something like that. I don't know. Why is it going for me? What have I done to you? Okay, you can eat big damage. He does pretty nice damage. Shadow Hunter. Yeah, I hate this boss as well. Because you're just not hitting the... You can just... Sort of, I guess... we used to do this, right? You're just to jump up like this. Could be nice if it actually gave us... if it actually gave... actually gave pinatas, so you could just like farm pinatas from it. I feel like my character... No, I'm doing damage. I don't know what's going on with it. Is it gonna suck us in? Yeah, it is. A Dreadnought is also better for Shadow Hunter because there's only one target. Hey Bear, what do you say? Hi, what? Going on? Ooh, why are they so expensive right now? Winter chest? Are you talking about like just those boxes? Oh, I can't take. These boxes. These these? I don't know. I guess they're just sort of rare, and people don't get them a lot. Like I think they might be like a. I think it might be like more of a yeah, Great Winter, yeah. All right, let's go. Remember, you can if we go over on this side, you can go in and refill your potions if you want to, just so you know. So let's go. Oh, physical damage. You guys are up. Full DPS. Let's go. But we can't do that right now, but we can do that. So the first one is going to be the hardest one because you can't go refill your potions, but we can do that afterwards. And the cool thing about the Shadow Hunter is that since it's a single target and you just shoot so fast, you get a lot of these arrows. Arrow! He's melting pretty quickly. Look at you guys. You're just jumping. That's me. I got it. And I'm just going to tank it up. Because then I can shoot my potions, which I also need to do more. And he's dead. And now we can go in here. You can go in here if you want to refill your potions. Of course, it does that when the boss resets, but you know. So now he's reset. Let's go. But yeah, if you guys need potions during the time, you can just jump in there and it's cool. That's also why it's better to do. I don't know if it resets. I haven't tried to do it alone. But if... yeah, see, it's buggy sometimes. If you want potions, that is. So I gotta use my potions. Just to make it a little bit faster. Oh, that was... But yeah, you can. You're just floating on top. I'm on top of the world, yeah. I am on top of the world, yeah. And since you can easily use your arrow thingies, you can easily use your arrows. But I like to just stand in the fire there. Especially when we have this much damage. So I don't have to use... Oh, he died! And there we go. And then reset boss. Reset boss. Here goes. Oh, I was about to use my ultimate. It's sort of cool enough. But you really don't have... You really have to make sure you don't press your shoot button at the same time. Because if you do so, you just mess it up. But yeah, if you run out of potions, you can always jump in there. I should keep a track on something, shouldn't I? We're just having so much fun. Also, there's a chance because I have the Alpha Legacy thing. That's pretty cool as well. You saw I got all my potions back, which is nice. Plus, I have the... I think I do have it. Yeah, I have the one where I have the chance. It's gonna run out. There we go. Oh, reset the boss. So you can't reset him that quickly. But you can... what's it called? Do it pretty quickly. I think we already did like 4 or 5 already. So yeah, if there's anybody else that just joined chat, you guys are welcome to join as well. We're just doing 34. Less now then. So probably down to 30 now. Also puts a dot on him. So I'm on fire. Okay. I shall reset the boss in 1 second. I just want to make sure that I know how many we are on now. Okay, yeah, 70. So 30 more. 30 more. Let's go. 30 more. It do take like a couple of minutes to kill it, so... Oh no, he came immune! You son of a gun. But yeah, since there is not that many targets, it always hits all the arrows and such, so. I'll just eat all the damage. Oh no, I'm not gonna eat that one. So if I wanted more potion, I could just gone in too. Right, 29. Ah, oh, come on every time. You suck, Dreadnought, you suck. Both your mama sucks. Your daddy sucks. Your sister sucks. I don't know who your sister would be. But they all suck. Oh my god, I used the arrows and it also put up the shield. You son of a gun. And 28. You can also not reset the boss too quickly, so it's good that it takes a little bit of time, because if you do, you can't do it too quick. I feel like I'm tanking most of this. Just Chloromancer just like shooting from everywhere. Okay, go. No, see, it messed it up again. Oh my god. I guess it's just me that sucks very bad. I don't actually know if it can hit. If it hits the boss. If he's up in the air, those arrows, because they sort of follow the floor, I feel. I'm down to 8 potions. Oh no. How will I survive? I'm gonna pop a potion. Yay! Why can't I hit it? Okay, this time. Look at that. I actually fired off my thingy. 27, by the way, I guess. I forgot to say 27. 27. Yeah. It just takes a little bit longer if you are doing it by yourself. But like I said, I could do it by myself. But I appreciate people helping out. Could do a jump thingy, but I'm gonna really quickly do that and then reset boss. Float gang. When is Crystal Gems coming? I don't know. It's a summer maybe. We don't know what the summer update is yet. We don't know, so it's 26 left. But we haven't heard anything yet what the update is all about at all. Like the last time they did an update, they did this live stream, they was like, we don't know. We have nothing to show. I hope, I would love if they would make them level 30, like have gems go to level 30 when shadow gems, when like crystal gems would come out. If crystal gems ever comes out, 25. If crystal gems ever was to come out, I wish they would like, I've been playing Lost Ark, right? I've been playing Lost Ark, and that's the sort of the transfer system called the transfer system, which basically when you upgrade your gear, you use a lot of materials, and it's all a lot of RNG involved and stuff like that, and whatnot, right? And that's cool and stuff, whatever, right? The point is, what if Trove had a transfer system as well? Like if there was, like let's say you transferred your gems from stellar, right, to crystal, right? Of course, it shouldn't be like a 1-to-1, because if it's a 1-to-1, people are just gonna be like 2 minutes after the update is out, people are basically done, right? The biggest update of the year, and you're done with it in 5 minutes. It could happen, but the point is, what if there was a transfer system, so you would take some of that, you know, dust and upgrades and all that stuff, so you wouldn't start at scratch, but you would not start at max either, you know? Like it would take a lot more to upgrade, like let's say it takes 500 dust to go on a stellar gem. It costs like 500 dust to go from level 0 to level 1, right? But it takes 1,000 for a stellar, crystal one, right? So let's say these gems, these crystal gems, would be easier obtained. Like it wouldn't be easily obtained, but you wouldn't start at scratch. So all the hard work you've been doing, you wouldn't start at 0. But I don't think you should be starting at like max either. How the transfer system should be completely, I have no idea. 24. I have no idea like completely, but I know there's people that's gonna be upset if they have to start from the start, right? But then on the other hand, update for Trove comes out so slowly in a way, and it's not really a bad comment. It's just that, I don't know, like you have plenty of time to, like I've had maximum, well not completely maximum, but I could have had probably maximum gems by now. I have maximum gems on my on the Shadow Hunter, my Dracolite. And if I really did an effort, I could probably also have perfect gems. There's people that do have had perfect gems for all their characters for a long time. So I'm just saying, you had plenty of time to do that, and you will probably have plenty of time to make those what are they called? Those crystal gems perfect as well. But I do feel like people. It's 23. I do understand that people put all their hard work into it, but maybe people shouldn't see it as hard work, but just, you know, they had, you know, they were super entertained with the game in that period because they chose themselves to do so. Like I hope there was nobody that was having a gun to their, you know, face or head and saying, you must have all your gems perfect or you will. Maybe it was because they, you know, had friends. Like, you know, I don't know. This is like, I don't want to be your friend if you don't have perfect gems. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. Seems a little mean. But yeah. 22. Soon out of the 20, man. Soon out of the 20. Already out of the 20, which is crazy. Who's floating up there? Are you okay, Bear? So yeah. $265. Is that what I meant? Yeah. Last 21. So this is gonna be the 20. I'm gonna miss 20. Okay, I can't count, I guess. Well, we'll just keep going. I will see a badge, so I will have some sort of indication of what's gonna happen. Oh, that's what you need. Oh, I guess. Oh, that's what you need. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm gonna do that many today. I think I'm just gonna get mine done. I'm sorry. But yeah, I totally understand if people are like, did we use those? Yeah. It takes about a minute. We spent about a minute, 77 seconds, so it's about a minute and a half, I guess, ish. So yeah. Definitely I don't know. But I do like the sort of the transfer system, I guess. But I do also like the transfer system in Lost Ark because like it's like super RNG, that game. Like if you're like okay, Trove has a lot of RNG, then you should really try. Lost Ark has like even more RNG. Of course, they have some that is like normal, whatever. But yeah, they do have a lot of RNG. Hey, McChicken Nuggets, what's up, man? I do it. Yo, yo. What up? So, yeah. Maybe the same thing for, what's it called? Like, maybe not gems. Maybe gems would be like completely new, but like for gear, because gear has been quite difficult to. It's sort of difficult to. It's not. There goes a lot of resources into the. But you do also get a lot of resources. I don't know. Oh, I was about to reset the boss again. Come here, you son of a gun. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know how it would be. I don't know much about game engines. Maybe their big update this summer is that they will get a new game engine or something like that. A game engine that would actually be better for them to program in. I don't know. It seems to be working okay. Or they can at least. Wow, there is a lot of... I don't know, I feel like I see most purple shield. I actually don't know if that's a thing. With Dreadnought. Like, it could be sort of cool. I think it's a pretty cool mechanic. So you actually bring different classes to the... Like, it spawns more purple shields if you have more... Like, let's say you have... We have 4 people in here, right? And let's say... well, 4 of them, or 3 of them is using magic damage, right? And then, like, I'm using physical damage, right? So there would be, you know, 3 out of 4 would be magic damage, right? So you would, you know, so it would, you know how many, like, is using whatever, right? That could be kind of cool. I like that. I don't think it's that intelligent, but it's sort of nice. I would just be like to be tanking it. That would be great. Take some water. Oh no. Boink. Alright, I'll check one more time so make sure that I'm just let you guys know how many I need. 17. 1748. It's not that long before that's done. We're almost done half, so. And if I can get all of the ultimates properly, that's also very good. But yeah, if anybody wants to help with the last 16, I guess, you guys can just whisper me in game if you want to help out. Just doing my last boss kills. Oh my god, what did I do? Why did I run in back in? I don't know. I thought it was cool. Hashtag woohoo not cool. Hashtag never been cool. All feels bad, man. You got this, guys. You can do it. I lost all my magic find, man. Feels bad. I'll be better now, guys. Don't worry. I won't run in like an idiot. Whoa, super cool. Have you met me? Then you would not say this. Why you say this? The people ask you, oh, how's Trove? Trove is cool. Look at it. Get to kill big bosses. Stand in fire. It's like, don't stand in the fire. I want to stand in the fire. People, Trove is becoming more and more complicated. Not really. Stand in the fire. Then you just auto-use your potions. Just stand in the fire and you just auto-use your potions. Oh, that's funny. Oh, la, la, la. I guess this is 15 left. I don't know. We'll do a bunch of them again. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting in what it's gonna be, what we are going to get as a community for. I don't know if it's gonna be June, probably like July. And also we're gonna get Sunfest. Whee! I really hope Sunfest is gonna be good, cause else I am going to flip on a flipper. No, I'm good. But I really hope they will. I tried my best to give them input. Input? Yeah, I think it's what it's called. Info? Not really info, but input. So we'll see if that is a... if that helps in any way. It's gonna heal up a little bit here. And boss is reset. Because last year was not good. But I also feel like maybe it could have been something to do with COVID as well. I don't know. Like maybe they were like harder to, I don't know. I don't know. I just sort of feel weird when like companies say that. So I don't know. So I don't want to say it's not that, but I feel like sometimes some people have used this as an excuse to like, oh, we made a bad part of the product. It was like, I'm talking about video games, like that's all online, right? Know what I mean? If you know what I mean. Oh, okay. Wasn't it more life or something like that? I felt like it was. Oh my god. Stupid ultimate. I'm done using you. You are just being silly and dumb and everything in between. Yep, if anybody wants to help out with the dreadnoughts, we got like 14 or so kills left. Oh, we were too fast. We were actually too fast. This time we were too fast. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Whatever they give us, I just hope that they soon get something on consoles. Like, it's so very inconsistent. I think they might have also skipped the live stream this month because of like they didn't want to listen to like people just keep spamming, you know, when are they getting it for, you know, consoles and stuff. Because people don't realize that it's fudge. Oh, I didn't see there was fire. People don't realize that for the consoles update that it's not always Gamigo or Trove that decide on the updates in the same way, because the console has to be approved by, you know, what's it called? What's it called? PlayStation, Sony, I guess. Sony and and Microsoft for Xbox and stuff, which they want like perfect updates. I don't know if they have like a rule for in Trove that, you know, they want to give out you know, both updates, or for both of the consoles, you know, like for Xbox and PlayStation at the same times, because it's not the same company, you know. So if Xbox is like, nah, you guys can't have the update because it's not, you know, done or whatever, because they want perfect updates. They don't want like hot fixes and stuff like that. You could do that on what's it called, the what is it called, on PC, you know. You can do whatever you want because it's just like an open market sort of a thing, right? Nobody owns that market in a way. Did somebody want to join? Oh, yes, I can invite you. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Oh, pause has been reset. Okay, all right. So yeah, I just I don't know. I don't know what's best, but yeah. But yeah, that, I think, you know, that's just. But I do hope that they get it soon, I guess. Okay, now it's so much fire. Yeah. I'm standing in fire, but I don't care. How to use potions. I'm just gonna, before I reset, let me just see how many I need. I've lost track. Ooh, 9 left, guys. Only 9 left, less than 10. So this is gonna be, after this is gonna be 8. Okay, I'll keep track of it now. Okay, so this is gonna be 8 after this one. 8 left. I'm still waiting on that update for console. Yeah, I hope you guys get it soon. But and technically, sure, it is Gamigo's fault that you guys are not getting it, because they, on, you know, PlayStation, Xbox, they want like 100% updates. They you can't do hot fixes unless it's like a hot fix where it's like something super game breaking that there wasn't like nobody knew about, like on anything, right? And they say, oh yeah, it's perfect, and then yeah. So all right, 8 left. This is, after this, 7. Then we have to check all of our stuff. Having a good time there, Mr. Bear? I just shoot anyways. I still get stacks on the arrows when it has to shield up. So. Oh damn, somebody got shot. So yeah, I still get stacks, but I won't use it because I won't be doing any damage, but I do now. Alright, so this... Having the time of my life right now. Me too, man. If I could only do this every day, all the time, I would do so, yeah. If only Dreadnought was the end game, right? What if this was just the only thing we had? But I guess, Kata, well, I guess you can answer. But since you know from PC what you like, what is the new stuff coming in? For example, well, Bomber L you can't really get the completely new stuff. You can get some of the old stuff, so you can like I stopped farming. You know, I stopped farming coins, right, from my tomes for, you know, for Bomberell, but I could have just kept going, right? My point being is that I could have farmed those coins right now, so I'm saying there's some stuff you can farm already, right? Like that might not be a lot of stuff, but yeah, exactly, preparing stuff for the update, yeah, exactly. That's the things you can do, of course. That's a little bit harder for PC though. But if you really love Trove and you play on PC, you play on consoles, well, I would always suggest people also get a PC account. You know, if I was a console player, I would have gotten a PC account, like, as well. Oh, we're getting closer, guys. We are getting closer. I'm gonna check after this one because I don't know how many we are. I think we're like missing, after this is missing 4 or something like that. That would be my guess. After this would be 4. I think this is like the 5th. That would be my guess. This has been having a long time coming. I could probably gotten this done way sooner, but I didn't. See, bugged out again. Stupid freaking. But it puts such a nice debuff on the freaking boss. Yay, I'm gonna check. Hold on. I'm not gonna reset the boss yet. We'll see what we are at. 4. Yeah, I was right. So this is the fourth last one ever. It's gonna close the door on on Dreadnought. This is like just burn the tower down and just like never look back. This is like forever dead. Remain who's dead. Remains the things that are dead. We don't speak of what is dead. That has no life. What is it? How do you kill the thing that has no life or has no death? Da-da-da. Kill the one who has no life. Oh boy. Yep. I couldn't see anything for the fire. Is this? Oh my god, there's so much fire over here. Okay, 3 left. 3 left, guys. 3 freaking left, man. 3 left. Oh, cool. Okay. Make chicken nuggets. Can you send me a link to that, or if you want, like, if you want me to look at something, I don't know. You need input, whatever. I'll help it. I will be as much help as I can. I was sort of hesitant because it's like I don't know how much help I can be. You probably want some smart people, right? Yeah, you want some smart people on that, and I'm like, not that smart. Oh, 2 left, guys. 2 left. Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. YOLO, let's go. YOLO, let's go. Yo, 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 yo. Let's go. 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 I'm not gonna make any Discord or anything just yet. Just don't know if any. Okay. Yeah. You just hit me up on Discord, man, or yeah, invite me or whatever. Always interested in people doing stuff for Trove. Boom! Almost the last one. Let's go. Last one, guys. Last one. Yeah, let's go. Haha, let's go. Oh, okay. Interesting. Nice. Let me just AFK the last one. It's been tough for you. The life of a chloromancer. It's just so hard. The plants just go scrub. Oh my god, it's halfway done, guys. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, everybody involved. Kata. I want to thank Bear, Ray, der Schulzemann. Couldn't have done without you. So it's sort of weird, right? Because I used to do this all the time, right? I used to do these all the time. And I could just... Yay! Hooray! Way! Woohoo! Badge acquired. Sick. Titan Souls. Oh god, I got Titan Souls. Oh my god. GG, boys. GG. Thank you guys so very much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. Really, really appreciate you guys. Not sure you want to do another 150? I think my connection is breaking up, guys. I think it's breaking up. Oh no, I'm getting disconnected, guys. Oh no, I got disconnected. Oh, damn it. I don't know. How do I get on Trove again? I don't know. I feel like, oh no. Oh, what's happening? Oh, damn. Oh. But I do think that they should do something with the badge, though. I think, like, I don't think people should be. I think they should make it so it is solvable. Like, you can do something with it. Like right now, there's if they keep it Shadow Towers as it is, I feel like they should. First of all, I think they should. I've always hoped that they would make badges. They would make badges for all the bosses. I would 100% go for 100 bosses. Badges for all the bosses. But it should be so you could like for Ultra, for example, like for Ultra, you don't have the what's it called, the damage penalty. The damage penalty basically. There's a damage penalty on Ultra. You do the same damage on Ultra, but yeah. Thank you, Gaza. Thank you for the help. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Something got sold in here. Somebody bought my pinatas. 1.6 million. Thank you. Nobody bought this one though. Oh. No. 9 million. Pretty sure that there's not going to be a lot of people that is going to buy this. I think it's going to be a while before I get to sell this. But if it go down in price, maybe. But that is... Oh, did I? I forgot I helped you. Oops. I've surely taken that out of my mind, that's for sure. This sell for 4-4. Alright, time to check things. Okay, so we have done all these tomes. Yes, yes, yes. We've done the ones we sell. Yes, yes. We haven't done any of these. Well, we did a few of these. We did the meta matter. We did the coins. And the coins. We did the forge. We did all these 4 down here. So yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Hey Q, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, that's a who's that emote? That's a really nice emote. I like that one. Oh, the Cashin. I like that one. Very wavy. But wavy? Is that how you say it? Very wavy. Alright, let's jump on to the alt account and get that done as well. Doing fine. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. What's you up? What are you up to? It flux tears. Cool. Oh, I actually had some boxes. Oh yeah, because I was doing U7, that's right. That's right. Empowered. Should we just open the empowered? Oh, we actually got a nice magic damage and max life. When is this unlocking? 25? Oh, that's actually next level, so we can actually use this. It's gonna put that in. I don't really, you know, I don't, it's just like, this is, you know, the alt account is so much fun to play. And it's because, it's so much fun to play because I'm just like, you know, don't really, it's just random whatever I like open and whatever I use. It's just like, you know, don't really matter. It's just like, just open some stuff, you know. It's just like, hey, no, I got a style, woo. It's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, so we want to get. I don't know. Can we get 3 done? We can probably not get 3 done. We can probably get those done. Okay, so let's go. U7. Here we go. Preheat the oven. Kick W. Are people also hunting challenges in U7? I guess they are. I did get a clash in for this guy. That's pretty cool. That actually reminds me that I am going to use a double XP potion, which I think I forgot to do during the event. Oops. I think 2 times, I guess. I don't want to use a double XP potion, actually. Yeah, I want to. Might as well use them. They're not going to be... What am I else going to use them for? Okay, that was a boost. Boost. Okay, people are definitely hunting. People are definitely hunting Feywilds as well in U7. Why in U7, guys? Go to U9. Leave U7 alone, guys. Come on. What have U7 ever done to you guys? Yeah, I'm not there, bro. Bro! I'm over here. Maybe it's easier, no? Well, at least they're doing it U5 or higher they have to do. I guess that's why they do U7. Or some of it is U7. I got those also just wait it. You should just probably just wait it until the but that's also very unfortunate though, that it's right now that started. Like if it just had waited, you know, a little bit of time. I'm just gonna go out the same way I came in. If it just happened to be there. That's so awesome. Ah, no. Need jumps. Give jumps. Don't I use the high footed jumps? I do. This is how much I'm missing jumps. But to be fair, I haven't done any dragons or anything like that. On this count. It's not gonna happen. Technically I could do the PvP one. I guess. Oh, chill. Chill game. You got it. You got it. You okay. You okay. You okay. Chill. Where are we going? Is it gonna go south? I think we're just gonna go south. Oh, yes. So when is if I said the new event coming out the 7th, that's about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks new event coming out, I think. It was the 1st of June last year, so. Oh yeah, that was a pain, by the way. That was a pain this year. Our last event, like they were slow on it, and I was home. Like usually I'm at work when the event releases, right? You know, I'm not home because I'm at work because it resets around, you know, midday. That's when I'm at work, really. You know? But this time around, for like once, I was like, cool. I don't have school. Cool, I don't have school. That's not supposed to rhyme. But I could be ready when the event started, so I could make the, you know, event guide thing, right? And then the thing is freaking late. What the frig is that? It was late. And then I was like, okay, cool. Because then I just thought that it wasn't gonna be that, you know, that day, or they were gonna wait a week because it's not guaranteed it's coming out on the same time, right? And then I got screwed over, man. I got bullied. So I was like, just looking at the event is live. I was like, okay, go. But if it comes out actually if it comes out the 1st, it's not good. If it comes, well, it can't come out. Well, it can, but that's a Wednesday. I don't know if they would put it out on a Wednesday. So I think they would wait until the 7th. 7 heaven. You know? If they do that, that's cool. That's great. Because then I will work, so I won't be making one straight away. I would make one when I get home from work. Oh, other side. Boop. It's nice that it's still, you know, it's getting, you know, more and more bright outside. It's like 7 o'clock here, 7 p.m. at night, and it's like still like super bright outside. Don't even know when the sun is going down today. I could check my phone because that is a fine little water. Oh, 9:30. Wow, 9:30. I mean, we're not even at the longest day yet. The longest day is going to be let me see. The 24th of June. 24th of June, so that's about a month still, so we're still gonna have like a month of preheating, can you see that? Like, or sort of ramping up even more light. Crazy, yo, crazy. I actually don't know if I actually bought everything. Now that I think about it, have I bought everything on this? Oh, remember when you could buy classes with your in-game currency? That was fun. I've never actually checked up on all this. I think I might have actually bought everything with my... I think that's why I'm sort of stopped playing. You can still buy these, by the way. It's not because you don't have them. I think maybe the dragon eggs, but you cost more to make the dragons as well. So even if I could, I wouldn't. No, I have bought everything. Everything is bought. Everything is bought. Paid for. I actually have no use really for the Cupid. Don't think I'm gonna hit level 25 though, unfortunately, with the time we have left of the stream. And also being done with what's it called, with the tomes. I might do all 3 tomes and sell the because they sell pretty well as well, the oh, what's it called, the master pinatas. I could do the dragon coins as well, but no. Okay, try one more time. I did it. Thank you, game. Oh, I got a cami fragment. Lovely. Lovely. Alright, that was that one. Now it's on to this one. That might be a little bit longer than usually. 3 hours. No, actually not. We only... Wait, what? I read that wrong. I thought we were already 2 hours and 40 minutes. I thought we had like 20 minutes left. Or 3 hours. But no. That's good. Well, I can just keep it going then. Well, I guess we can just move on to the other classes about the other account again. If we get those 3 done, it's not necessary to do these. Could do the eyes, technically. Because I sort of have I might take all the eyes that I get and then loot collect them all. If I get like, my plan is sort of if I get 1 million, I would loot collect all the eyes. Because if I do that, I might be able to get the looted items things from gardening, and I might do the things you need for gardening. I've been thinking about it before, and I might do it, even though it requires a lot. Like a lot. But we shall see. I do not know yet. Because that's something I haven't done either. And I'm probably not going to have to use eyes at all, so... And you do get 400 out of the tome, so that's pretty nice. Hey! Manut. See, you missed me saying Manut, didn't you? Everybody correctly pronouncing your name. The lazy Viking. I feel like that's a lie. I feel like you're not that lazy. I think I would rather use the word relaxed. How you doing, man? How was your vampire game? Yeah, I saw you playing vampire game. Are you playing single player or on the server, by the way? I think you play on the server, right? Because you got all the people, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I guess you can play on this private server, I guess. I don't know actually how the servers work. I just know my friends said they can play. You can play on like single player or a server, and now 2 of my friends are playing together. But I don't know how it works though. I don't know if you can call it a server. I don't know what you call it. I guess you can't really pay your way. I don't know. I need a hosting a server. Oh, okay. Game is good. Almost can have the bosses now. Nice. You say you're hosting a server. How does that work? Like, is it like a Minecraft server where you have to like have an egg, like, or how does it? Do you just make one and it's like a local? It's like a local server thing, so you have to have your computer running and he joins you, or... I just got curious. The guy is so curious. Oh, okay. So it's sort of like Discord, I guess. I don't know how Discord works actually. Like when I think about Discord, I just know, it's a Discord server, but I don't know how it like actually works, because like I'm old school where you had Ventrilo and Mumble and all sorts of stuff like that, and those, all those servers, Mumble, all that stuff, you had to Ventrilo, you had to buy a you had to buy like from a website. You had to buy a server, and they were like hosting it. But Discord is like, I don't know how that works actually. It's just, you just make a Discord, which is super cool though. it's a good like that's why Discord is so popular. Like the people at Discord were just like, we hit gold here, guys. Oh no, I wouldn't do the PvP thing either. Not like a dedicated server. Okay, so it's like a local server, so it's just sort of he's just sort of just connecting to your game, sort of, in a way, I guess. Sort of, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah, well, I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark. Well, a lot of Lost Ark. That's always sort of intuitive. My game right now is Lost Ark. I guess with Trove on the side, which so Trove is always on the side. Trove is my side bitch. No, I just still keep up with Trove. Play Trove once in a while. Stream it a little bit, like 2-3 hours. Like around 3 hours, and then because I only stream on the weekends, like one day on the weekends, because I talked about this actually earlier. Like I felt like when I was streaming like every day and stuff, I got like disconnected from my friends and stuff like that, and it's not because my friends, but it's just the natural things that happens if you don't really connect. If somebody like I was there on the weekends, but then, I also made videos on the weekends and all that stuff. It's just not easy. So I sort of lost that and then just played. So, but yeah, playing the. Yeah, I've been playing Lost Ark. I think it's a good game. Like, I think it's fine. I can see what my friend says. My friend says that like he kind of lost interest in it because it's sort of a mobile game, sort of, in a way. I guess that's just sort of how Korean or Asian games, I guess, is sort of built up. Whereas like some quests, you can only, like, it's sort of like not like a daily quest, but it's sort of like more. If you do a quest chain, you can do one part of the quest chain one day, and then you have to wait for the reset to come up before it like gives you the next step, and all that stuff. But that's all right, I think it's fine in some ways that is only a certain amount of dungeons you can do and all sorts of stuff like that. I don't know. I'm also just a big fan of they have a nice login system. When I mean login system, I mean like a reward system. You log in every day. I wish Trove had that as well. Like a random thing you got. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It just be a little thing. Just for logging in every day, and if you do like 10 days in a row and stuff like that, not in a row, but like during that period, you get them like rewarded a little bit extra, right? That's sort of cool. I don't know. It's just how he says it. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a mobile game. I don't mind, but I just if we have a quest line, I like to be done with the quest line when I do have it, but I think it's okay. I don't mind. I think Lost Ark is a great game. I don't like the rating aspect, but that's just me. That's just in any game. Like I did a lot of World of Warcraft rating back in the day, and I'm not going back to that. The game sort of forced me to do a little bit, and I was just like, oh man, I hate this. But it's nothing to do with the, about Lost Ark. It's nothing to do. It's just rating in general, like being dependent on other people knowing what to do and stuff like that. I'm just sort of too old to that thing. Yeah, I don't know. He was actually the one who wanted me to play in the beginning, so I think he's just like. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he has that opinion. I don't really feel like he's not trying to upset anybody with his opinion. I think it's just what he plays a lot of mobile games actually. I remember when he was actually with me when we were in America, and he played a lot of his like phone games and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, exactly. People get really salty and stuff like that. So I do Guardian raids as well. The Guardian raids, I do them as well, but I don't really like them too much because, well, I do them and they're fine, don't get me wrong, but it's just that you only have 3 tries. Not 3 tries, but people can die 3 times, not each, you know, total, right? And I think that's cool. It should be different from all the other stuff, don't get me wrong. And it's fine that you can't see the boss's health and whatnot. That's also cool, don't get me, it doesn't really matter to me. But it's just like, if you don't know what to do and you just like, you actually fail. I don't mind spending 15 minutes doing it, but I do mind spending 10 minutes and then we basically wipe, and then because somebody doesn't know what to do, right? Sort of mind that, because then you just wasted time. Alright, cool. Starts tomorrow, nice. A solid snack, nice. Well, I hope that you get your diet. If you need somebody to, like, I don't know, if you need some motivation, I guess. I don't know if I can motivate in a way. I don't know. It's just like, if you feel like it helps. I know it's just, for me, sometimes it helps when, you know, I'm sort of, what's it called, like, somebody's like, I have to report to somebody, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm feeling, you know, if somebody gets mad at me if I don't do this, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm disappointing somebody if I don't do this. I don't know. I don't know if that motivates. Because I know you've been trying multiple times to do the diet thing. So I guess that there's also external things that happen, but yeah. I don't know. I just wanna help as much as I can. Especially people I think is great. People that are not great, they can get help as well. They can get help as well. Don't worry. I'll help them. Help them get smacked in the face. Oh that was not funny. Okay. Alright. Good times for the store. A snickety snack. I could also go to the store for a snack, I guess. Just really don't want to. What I actually would love to go is actually just take a. I was about to take a drive. Like, I have no car. Take a walk. That could be interesting. Walking, right? Am I right? Walking. Kick W. Look at me being the memester here. Being hip with the youngsters. But I do have to change my pants then. Because I'm in my shorts. Not shorts as in boxers, but shorts as in my real shorts. I promise you guys, I am fully clothed from the waist down. And actually not from my top half is not fully clothed. This is actually not my shirt. This is just my skin color. It's just gray. It's just gamer gray. It's just like, I haven't seen the sun for many days. I'll do a stretch myself. Oh, gamer stretch. Just stretching my back, arching my back, I guess. All right, so we did do that. We're getting into some areas that doesn't have very many dungeons. Funny enough, dungeons like, or areas like Forbidden Spires, well, it's called but Forbidden Spires. Actually do not have that many dungeons, which is sort of weird. I guess I don't know if that's in theme though, with the zone. With the zone. 20 level 25 just seems very tempting. What? Oh. That was a reason. I don't know where they went. I guess we can do that. We're almost done with this dome. Even though we only have, there's only like 9 minutes, sort of. I guess if you don't count the intro as well. Doesn't really matter super much. I guess I'm just sort of being too, but you know, rules are rules, right? You know, rules are rules, and I have no rules. You can stay out of my house, dude. And a camera fragment, that's gonna go away. I'm actually gonna go back. I want my loot. You shouldn't take, see all these items? Look at that, that was like 7 or 8 items. It wasn't much. Not very worth it. We're not going the right way. We gotta go this way. I just saw a dungeon over there, that's why. Or I knew there was a dungeon that way. Let me see. Yeah, we can do this one over here. That's a big dungeon over there, but I don't really like that dungeon at all. Don't like that dungeon at all. But it is a big dungeon though, but could also been something better though. Oh, there's a bigger and better dungeon over there. Bigger and better. It's not really bigger, but it's better. Better. Oh yeah, here we go. We can do these 3 right here, and then we can go ahead and do the other ones. Hell yeah. I feel like it's been a really good stream, guys. I think it's been really amazing. Not only a lot of people, but the quality of people has been good. Not that it usually is not, but it's not the quantity, guys. Keep that in mind. It's not the quantity, it's the quality of people. The perfection. 25, actually getting sort of close to level 30. Soon I might actually have to make more classes. What the fuck? I know. Hell yeah, now we can put this in here. Is that gonna put us 10k? It is actually putting up over 10k. Nice. Nice. But problem is that Problem is that even though I'm 10k, I think I'm actually stellar all the way around. Am I not? I am. So it's just unlocking more. It's just unlocking more slots. That's it. That's it. But level 25 is pretty cool. Not too shabby. Actually, I want to quick see my boomer because I want to see something right here. 25. I think they all 25. Oh no, these are not 25. This is 25. How much light do I actually have? I have 1100. So I can go here. How much do I need? I need 2000? Wow, you need 2000? What the freak? That's 1000. How the hell do I get oh, Crystal 2, of course. Crystal 2 here. Yeah. Crystal 2. Where are you? Should maybe... No, I can do that when I've done all the classes now. Which ones? I do have the Gunslinger as well, level 10. I have the Pirate Captain, level 10. That's it. And I have to craft some more classes. Which I'm probably not going to craft more classes than this one. I think I might actually do an effort to get some Crystal 2 gear. I actually don't know how much Crystal 2 actually gives. Alright, let me use the info thingy majiggy. Let's see. Boop. Boop. And I'm just sort of running over this guy. So I'll just hit these buttons. Alright, so let's see, I am going to lose something, right? Okay, so I'm gonna gain. I'm gonna gain for Crystal 2, we got 520, but that's minus the 130. Which is then 390 per item times 3. That's actually enough. That's actually enough, right? I think so. How much did I have? 1100 plus 1100. That is 2022. 2270, which is enough. All right, cool. So actually just get full Crystal 2 gear. Okay, got it. That's not too terrible. That is not too terrible. That could have been can be a lot worse. So let's move this way. That's level 1. Well, not level 1, but Crystal 2, level 1. That's what I mean. Just give it 100. Oh, because it's not pearled. That's why. Oops. It's not because it's not pearled. Is that Crystal 2 pearled? I don't think it's... My Crystal 1 is pearled. Oops, let me see. Maybe I'll just buy pearls. No, it's just pearled up. Okay, so I will get some of those pearls back. But I think I have some lying around, you know, so I think that's fine. I think we'll look into that after we have maxed out this, because I really don't want to play the other ones. I really don't want more mastery either. Do I want something from the mastery? Oh, it's locked. Damn it. I can't see it. I need to look at the mastery things. I don't think there's like any like a want or need or anything like that for this here. So we're just gonna go to Trove Mastery. There we go. Mastery. What am I at, by the way? I am at. I need 300 to 400. Yes. There's the blue gem. Nah, dust. No, thank you. That's pretty cool still, though. I think that's just yeah. And then there's the wings, and then well, then I got the gold, yellow dust, and then the red dust and such. Yeah, they haven't updated this in forever. Mr., Mrs. and Mrs. Miss and Miss. The two sisters. I think those were the ones that were keeping up with it. So yeah, I'll have enough to get into that, and then I'm gonna try. Then my plan is to try to get Crystal 3, which is probably gonna be quite the hard journey. But the plan is to get you know, Crystal. Not crystal, my bad. Stellar gems, stellar gems for the classes that can equip them. At least itself. Because I think I have some cosmic dust, I think. Oh, that's not how you get to your dust. Yeah, I have 30,000. Not too bad. Not gonna be enough, I think, but it's not bad. Just to have an even stronger class. Alright, almost done with the eyes. I've been looking up a lot of information. Lots of information. And then we can send those eyes to the main account. Should actually sort of, I think, everything but the flux I'm gonna move over. Those wings I'm using? Yeah. It's well, it's not too bad, the player base, how many other people that are playing. I have, oh, that's the experience for clubs. Like, at least 8,771 people on PC, that is, has gained 700,000 experience this week. That's not too bad. What can you see? I can't see score because I haven't installed that. I think I don't have the mod. But yeah, it's not too big, no. But you're right. But there's actually a trick to see how many people that actually play the game. If you were interested, I just let everybody knows the little trick. Basically, you can just make like 5 experience at the end of the week. Make sure it's the end of the week. It's not the start of the week, but like say like make 5 experience. Then you could go check that one and see how many those play. But these wings, they are called the Exoline wings. I think these are from the shop. But you don't pay real money. No, it's these ones. You don't pay real money for them. It's for, because I haven't spent any real money on this account ever. So yeah, these are for not the credit. It's like, oh, the credits. That's what they're called. Not the, no, what is it called? These. The ones you get from that. What are they called? Qubits. That's what they're called. Oh my god. Totally forgot what they were called. So yeah, they're pretty nice. Very cool, standard sort of. I don't know what to call standard wings, but they're pretty cool. Yeah. And thank you for the great video thing. I appreciate that. But we could definitely put all of us and put some resources back into the main account. Like, I don't think I need any resources. Like the only thing I need resources is like dust and stuff. And those are not going to be anything. Is there anybody that is online that wants some flux? I feel like giving out some flux if somebody wants some. I'm just gonna open these. If anybody is interested. But we take this. So yeah, if anybody's like interested in some flux and such, then they can just, you know, I'll jump on the main account right now, and then if anybody's just interested in some, yeah, cool, they can just join me and have some flux. Oh, I got one. Oh yeah. Oh, the pinatas, those I can't trade either. Feels bad. I wish I could trade these pinatas as well. I have 34. Not that many, but it's 34 I could have on the main account instead. Or you can join Club Wahoo. Oh no, that's not it where it goes. I was about to just hand it over to you guys. That was very nice of me. Okay, so we want to collect these at least as well. Let's just do that on this. Don't want to. I could move the trophies over there, but I really don't want to. All right. Let's see. Do we have an abundance of something? We have some plasmium, but I was mostly thinking about these things here. Bones, bottles. Okay, bones and bottles. Let's put bones and bottles over there. It's just Wahoo. I'm not online at the moment. I'm on the old account. So bones and bottles. I actually just want the eyes, isn't it? Andy, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, it's the eyes I actually want. So that's gonna go over there. There's not really anything else. I actually want to take the bones back. There we go. I actually just want the eyes. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there, and we're gonna move on with the main account. Here we go. I'm coming online now on the main, so you can just jump on. If you say it like that. Yeah. Oh, we got sold some more. Oh no, I thought it was this one. No, I got jebaited. But I actually want a moon sailor glider. This one, it's pretty cheap now, just $500,000. I just don't want to pay so much for a banner. What's the next thing though? Oh, that's $1 million. That's a lot of flux. Feels flux, man. But yeah, you can just go ahead and join me, or you can just whisper me, whatever you want to, or join Club Wahoo. This is where I'm currently running around. I'll take those eyes. I'll take these. Let's see how we're doing on eyes then. We're getting there. 270 something craziness. Actually, I don't need that many, do I? I don't need 1 million eyes. It's also sort of dumb to just try to get 1 million eyes if I don't need 1 million eyes. I need... Well, I just need 900,000, okay. But I think I sort of actually... I could actually calculate how much that is, I think. And the boxes go in here. Boop. Is that oh, that's probably you, yeah. What's up? Anybody else want some flux before we end? Anybody? Anybody at all? 100,000? Come. Do 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 do. Take the trade post. Do 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 do. Take the trade post. Do 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 do. Click the trade post. Do 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 do. Click the trade post. Klicka see trade post. You're very nice. Okay. Here we go. Here you go. Here's 100. Boop. Now do not go ahead and spend it all at once, dear little boy. You did get it, didn't you? I think you did, right? Okay, cool. If I just type I. Oh, I can't because I'm sorted. Okay, eyes. What is eyes about? 7. Okay, so if we go 7. What is that? That's 10,000, right? 100,000. A million. Okay, so I need a lot of those. What is that? How many stacks is that? 900,000 divided by 999. That's 90 stacks. All right, that's 90 stacks. So we're gonna say 91 stacks. 91 stacks times 70,000. That's 3.6 million. That's actually not too bad. That's actually not too bad. If I sell this box, I feel like if I sell this box, I will have enough, and I will. Well, I should also just calculate these eyes as well. So should take these in consideration as well. At least 200,000 of these eyes. Then I have 76,000 still. That should be more than enough. Oh, you're so much welcome. You're much welcome. And then I actually should see which these I should really be doing. Of these green things. Maybe these are the best because these only require like very little, you know? You do tentacles as well, I guess. But I guess you can do an array of different ones, I guess. These need moonlight bubbles. Bubbles. Then I guess you can just do as many as you want here. I don't know how many these are. I had to look that information up as well. How many times they have to be watered and how much you get out of it and stuff like that. I don't know if it gives more of these. It could actually be that I get so much of this compost thingies that it actually just be like an array of different ones, you know? Instead of all these. I do have like a lot of these as well. I can make a harvesting station. I can make a lot of these. I can make 3,660 of these. I can make 116 of these. And 58 of these. And these are just like better quality and stuff like that. Get better stuff. So yeah, cool. Amazing. So maybe I'll do the gardening thing because that's some of the, we're talking batches. Laurel, how much am I away from loyalty? Oh, 300 still, damn. Okay, so really not gonna put that much into it. And then I should probably do the Delves one. And probably take away the Leviathan one. Yeah. Still 40 points, but it's not that's not very much. Anyways, probably not do that. But the gardening thing is a little bit different because gardening that's 150 points right there, and that's 200 points. So that's 350 points. 350, 400, 500, almost 600 points. That's a lot. That's a lot of points. It would only give me like 2 levels, but yeah. It's not much, but it's still, you know, better than nothing. Swole Kevin, hi, thank you so much for the raid. It's about to raid me right when I'm about to end as well. But I do appreciate your the raid, man. Thank you. What's up? How you doing, man? It does exist? I do, George. I'm around all the time, bro. Nice. Are you the Kevin or Kev that we have that I was before? Have you changed your name or something like that? But yeah, George, yeah, I do. I just stream like not very good hours for you. But today it was a little bit because I was watching the League of Legends tournament, so I was, yeah. It is you, Goofy Kev. Nice. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. Hope you're well, man. I hope you're well. Yeah, well, I stream like once a week, some weekends. If I'm like home for the weekend and stuff like that, I try to do one of like either Saturday or Sunday. But I usually want to put the stream in early my time, like in the start of the day, because I don't want to sit around all day just waiting for me to start streaming and stuff like that. And then I just want to, start the stream, and then I have the rest of the day. I can do whatever I want and stuff like that. Not really actually either. I have been in a sort, not in I wouldn't call it a slump for that, because I put out the content that I think is necessary. I am writing a big paper or report right now as well, but I have time to stream. I have time to make content if there were something to make about. And I talked about this earlier today that I don't want to put out content for games that I don't know much about anymore. Like, I don't want to fill my YouTube channel, for example. I don't want to fill that with random videos. Like, I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark as of late, but I don't want to put out videos for Lost Ark because I'm not that confident in the game, and I'm not trying to make it as a YouTuber and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just pounding upstairs. No, not as of late actually. Not that much of that anymore. Anymore, I know, not at all. But yeah, no. I just want to keep it like just I have the Discord that I sort of hang out in a way with people. I talk to people there if they want to talk, in a way of like writing and stuff. I feel like that's better. I don't want to put out videos on my YouTube channel just for the sake of making videos. Like, I don't know anymore. So yeah, I don't know. It's just I think I've just sort of I don't know. I just don't want to make videos. It's not that I'm gonna go away or anything like that. It's just. Yeah, maybe I'm not gonna just force it. It's more it, I'm not gonna force it. I'm just, having what I feel is best. But yeah. Hey Anthony, what's up, man? How you doing? Long time no see as well. So yeah, I don't stream. So I stream at one, but I do put the streams on my YouTube channel as well, because I don't feel like the YouTube or the VOD should go away. But yeah, usually I just do that. So okay, somebody's just hammering something. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's great. Keep doing that. Oh well, I'm gonna go kick their ass. No, I'm not. It's like this upstairs neighbors. It goes well. It goes well. So yeah, just not a lot of much Trove content coming out like for the game either. So it will. There's soon June is there's the new event is starting in 2 weeks, and yeah, we just got the PvP update, but it's not something. The PvP is not new, so there's not a lot of stuff to cover with it per se, but. I did put out a few videos here and there, you know. But yeah, I stream whenever I feel like it, and mostly that's the weekends because, like I said, also when I streamed a lot and every day and all that stuff, I sort of lost connection with my friends and stuff. Not that they don't want to see me and stuff, but it's just, you know, it sort of just fades out, and that I didn't want that. So yeah, you know, streams once in a while, and then, you know, like I said, I know it doesn't fit very well with some, like George, you've been around forever, so, and you probably didn't see, but yeah, you know. Anyways, that was it, guys. I was about to head out, so yeah, we're gonna Kev just host it, but I'll host somebody else. No. I'm actually I wanted to go to America this year, but we talked about Japan, but then the people, like a few of my friends wanted to go still, but some of my other friends was not interested, you know, because, you know, we're still going to Japan. But the point was that we then decided not to go anywhere except from going to TwitchCon this year in Amsterdam. So yeah, no US 8 this year, but maybe next year or Japan next year. Depends. Like I do want to go somewhere because the last time I went somewhere, like I'm very excited to go to Amsterdam, but it's still just Amsterdam, and well, it is TwitchCon and stuff like that. So it's still gonna be awesome, and it's one of my best friends. So it's still gonna be super awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I do want to go on a trip that is like America or Japan, like either way, like sort of far away, very different. Like Amsterdam is not that super different from Denmark, you know, because we're still a European country and we're not that far from each other. It only takes like an hour by plane, you know, so it's not that crazy. I do want to, and again, you can also say America, Denmark, not that different culture, but still. Japan, definitely for the culture. I want to experience the Japanese culture. Definitely want to do that. So I hope for Japan next year, but if it's going to be America, I can go to America again. I don't mind. It's cool. But last time I went, it was 2018. So yeah, it's almost, we are looking at 4th year, man. Because 2019, they went to Japan, my friends, and it was a very expensive trip, and I was like, I can always go next year. You know, I felt like it was a very expensive trip they went on, and they wanted to see a whole bunch of stuff, and they had a great trip, don't get me wrong, but yeah, if I knew that in 2022 or in 2021 that we were not going to go anywhere, I was going to go to Japan like crazy. Don't worry me, I would have just like gone to that for sure. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that was. But yeah, I definitely want to go there someday or soon. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, maybe that's my reason. Maybe that's my reason, George. But anyways, thank you guys again so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. I hope to be on next weekend. I'm pretty sure I will, but it's going to be probably Saturday next weekend in the morning, because I'm going to go to a friend's house because it's the Champions League and he wants to do Champions League and stuff. So I totally understand. So anyways, okay. I hope you guys, again, had an amazing time. I did. It was a great stream. I'm sorry that that Kevin just just went ahead and raided, and now I'm gonna leave. Manute didn't do it as well, or did it also not too long ago. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. Check out all, the Discord, YouTube, all that stuff that's linked down the stream. Just get that out of the way. So yeah, goodbye, good evening, good morning, whatever, wherever you guys are. But yeah, Discord, YouTube, I'll link it. We actually do it like, let's actually do it like this before actually usually. Yeah, I'm gonna raid somebody. I'm just gonna put self-promoting, Discord and YouTube. Here you go. What? What's going on? What is, oh, 30 seconds? Oh, there we go. It's just, yeah, but I'm gonna raid somebody in the Trove community. You guys take care, have a great one, take care, check out the Discord, YouTube, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys very soon. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Take care, goodbye.